Good morning, Eagle Nation. I'm Jared Rickman. Today is Wednesday, September 17th, and this is Eagle Nation News. Today on the show, we'll be talking about the exciting release of the iPhone 6, the volleyball team's domination against Wylie East in last night's game, and we'll also be talking with Mr. Holland about the speech and debate's most recent competition at Princeton High School. Eagle Nation News starts right now.
Good morning, I'm Kristen Neal, and here are a few quick announcements. If you are interested in serving your school and community, come to today's Interact Club meeting in Mr. McCall's room, room 2210, after school. There will be an NHS meeting tomorrow in the LGI room. Current members may attend either before or after school. See Mrs. Stevens in room 1168 if you have any questions. Now we take you to Jared Rickman.
Thanks, Kristen. Apple products are in high demand all around the world as the iPhone 6 is being released and previewed, as well as other new products. Eagle Nation News' Josh Fisk looked into the Apple conference and has the story.
Apple recently announced the new iPhone 6, as well as the iPhone 6 Plus. The 6 features a larger display, thinner body, and improved camera design. On the inside, it boasts a faster CPU, as well as a larger storage capacity. The iPhone 6 has a 4.7-inch screen, with the 6 Plus having a huge 5.5-inch screen. This is considerably bigger than the iPhone 5S, with only a 4-inch screen. The body of this device will also be much slimmer. Although the new camera will capture in the same definition as the 5S, it will implement new software and hardware improvements. One of the many improvements is called Focus Pixels, a technology previously only found in DSLR cameras, which greatly improves how fast the camera will autofocus. Apple is expanding their devices by introducing new things like Apple Pay and the smartwatch. Apple Pay allows anyone with an iPhone 6 to purchase things simply by moving the device near an NFC scanner. The new smartwatch, called the Apple Watch, connects to your iPhone and lets you use features of your phone right from the watch. You'll be able to do things like read and respond to texts, get notifications, make phone calls, control music playback, and much, much more. The price for an iPhone 6 will start at $199. While the 6 Plus will be at $299. The Apple Watch will start at $350. And that's this week's Technology Report. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Joshua Fisk.
Last night, the girls' volleyball team played Wylie East. Now we bring you Taylor Moore with a more in-depth look at sports.
After a strong start last week, our Lady Eagles came out and dominated once again. Let's check out more on last night's game.
Last night, the Lady Eagle volleyball team swept Wylie East in 3 games with the final score of 25-9. The girls came out attacking Wylie East and took the lead early on. The girls kept nice control despite the skill level difference and would take Game 1 easily 25-10. After a strong start, the girls found themselves struggling to find the rhythm they had from the previous game. Wylie East had caught onto our hitters and their blocking had our ladies struggling. But after a timeout and some adjustments made, the girls would barely win set 2 27-25. Game 3 was all it took for the girls to make a statement, but we had our student section reinforce the point we were trying to make. The Eagles took control of Game 3 and got back their rhythm. The girls would win in 3 and send Wylie East out of our arena with an L. The Lady Eagles are now 2-0 in district, and Chelsea Rhodes has found herself a homecoming date.
It was all around a good night for the Eagles. The girls play here Friday night at the Eagles Nest. Come out and support our girls as they play Denison. On another note, our varsity tennis team swept Wylie High School 19-0, bringing their record in district 3-1. Come out and support the tennis team as they play Lovejoy next week at home. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Today, Lucy was already lying there.
What are you squawking about?
Are you going to talk to the therapist?
PHS Listen Up.
Actors 9th grade to adult are needed for the UIL films this year. An open casting call will be held September 24th, right after school in room 1151. For anyone who's interested in auditioning, please bring headshots, a resume, and a prepared 1-minute monologue.
This past weekend, the speech and debate team competed in a tournament. Now we take you to Caleb Barnick, who is here with speech and debate coach, Mr. Holland.
Here with us on the show to talk about the speech and debate competition last weekend is Mr. Holland.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Yeah,
it's great to be here.
Show. Yeah. So what exactly happened last weekend at the speech and debate competition?
Okay, so last weekend, Prosper High School went to its second TFA and NITALK qualifier of the season over at Princeton High School just down the road.
Yeah.
The Eagles had a fantastic day at the tournament. We took third place overall in sweepstakes, which is awesome because there were 26 schools representing, but also there were a lot of 6A high schools that took 2 or 3 times the amount of competitors that we did. So for us to take third place, we were beating schools that were much larger and in 4th and 5th place had a lot more kids, which is great.
Yeah, are there any schools that are like on your hit list, like you want to defeat them?
Oh, absolutely. So I think that we take UIL very seriously here at Prosper High School. So to that end, Lovejoy High School just got added to our district. So we're looking forward to beating them in district play. And additionally, Wylie High School is notoriously good at speech and debate, so we have to prove that we're better.
Sweet. Now back to the competition. I mean, were there any standout students that
Oh yeah, absolutely. All of our students were standout students. However, I'd like to give a special shout out to Avery Bishop, who got her second qualification to NITALK this weekend, which is the National Individual Event Tournament of Champions. So what that means is now that she's qualified to that tournament, Prosper will be going to Nebraska in May to compete on the national stage, which I think is really exciting. Additionally, we took first place in several events, including novice cross-examination debate, as well as like international extemporaneous speaking, which is really exciting for us.
Yeah. What other competitions were there at the competition?
We did so many different events, it's not even funny. We did cross-examination debate, Lincoln Douglas debate, congressional debate, international extemporaneous speaking, domestic extemporaneous speaking, humorous interpretation, dramatic interpretation, duo performance. There was a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah. Which one was your favorite?
Well, so I'm personally a Lincoln Douglas debater, so I always have, my heart will always be in that event.
Yeah, why is that?
I mean, because it's what I did. Obviously, like at the point in time I gave up my whole high school career to competing in that one event, I really love it. But I really enjoy watching all of the kids in our speech team sort of get a different event and make it their own and really invest into it in a personal level, which is really exciting as a coach.
Yeah, now you coach them. So how often do they practice?
The speech and debate team practices Monday through Thursday from 4 to 6, but oftentimes kids will come in on Friday afternoons and work as well. So it's really all the time. And then we compete on Fridays and Saturdays. So it's really a 6-day-a-week sort of event.
Yeah, and it's a pretty enjoyable job since you
I absolutely love it. Yes, it's great.
So what are the goals for the students in speech and debate this upcoming month, or I mean this whole year?
Well, really for the year, I think coming into Prosper High School, with this being my first year, my personal goal is to make Prosper High School competitive on a national level. And so I think that our performance last weekend indicates that Prosper really is capable of competing on the national stage, and will be doing so. But that being said, that's just one kid qualifying. We've got a long ways to go. I hope to see Prosper having many kids competing on a national level, and I think that we're well along our way to getting there.
Yeah, sweet. Now, thank you for being on the show with us.
Absolutely,
thank
you so
much. I have one
much.
joke for you. Debate is off the hook.
Thanks, Caleb. We look forward to seeing more results from our speech and debate team. If you are trying out for the Prosper High School cheer competition team, you can receive information from Coach Brantley or Coach Allen. Tryouts are this Saturday at 10 a.m.
Don't forget the gaming club will meet today after school in the library. I'm Jared Rickman.
And I'm Kristen Neal. Live long and prosper.